Okay, so I wanted to show one of the reasons why I really like Google Stadia. If I start on my iPad, so I tap on the Stadia app, I saw the other day advertised there's a new motorbike game that's come out, and so I'll have a look for that. So I'll go to the store. Oh, there you go, it's right at the top, look, Monster Energy. So if I tap on that to buy it and hit agree, I don't know what I think I know what it is. Security code, hit buy. So now you see it's come up on my TV screen. I can turn my iPad off and hit down, left and A. And a big new title, newish title, is available to play almost straight away. And this is, you don't really get this on any other system with this sort of speed, and I really like the interface of it. I haven't had issues with slowdown, certainly in the last couple of months. I've found it's been really, really good. I think the graphics quality is amazing, and I really like the controller. Yes, there could be more games, but then if I look back when the original PlayStation came out, there wasn't a great set of game titles then, and obviously over time it became amazing. And often when new consoles come out, it's the same. But the difference with this is that they certainly could do deals and go backwards and basically get some older games. Because there's some real classics, and I would really like Stadia to do that. So access main menu. I haven't played this yet, so let's have a look. A new EULA. Okay, I'm not really worried about changing anything, so I'll just hit I press screen. I do press the screenshot button instead of what would be start. So confirm. Let's just get in and start playing a game. Do I want to start? I suppose I ought to do the tutorial. So I'm screen capturing this at 1080 because that's as much as I can do with my screen capture device.
We are in Houston, and today the riders will challenge each other here in the Lone Star.
And I think I'm on balanced. Does it tell you on this? Your connection is solid, go play. Yeah, data usage balanced, which I tend to leave it on because I find the graphics look great on it. Right, what do I have to do?
The 30-second board is up. Keep an eye on the gate. It's about to drop.
It wasn't the best start, was it? Oh, crikey! It's, oh, you've got to get back in time. Oh, I really like the feel of it. I'm not really doing this as a tutorial, am I? Right. So, oh yeah. It really feels. You really feel the bumps. Oh, this is nice. Now, I'm going to refund this game because I don't want to pay 50 quid. But actually, I can see myself playing this. I'm not doing very well. Whoa, that was nice, the way it went out of shape. Oh, I don't know why I didn't make that corner. There's obviously some other button. I didn't read anything. Oh. So lean. What's lean? Oh, I see. So the right stick's definitely lean. So is jump up? Whoa. I'm guessing it's pull back. I'm guessing it's pull back and then push forward to do the jump. I don't know. Yeah, I probably need to read more of this to be serious. God, I'm really. I find it hard to make some of the sharp corners. I guess that's just too much acceleration, so maybe I need to... It looks decent though. Ooh. So let's just try wheeling over a bit. If I lean back. Slow it down, lean back. Yeah, I can feel this will take some mastering. But I like the graphics. I like the physics of the rider look good as well. Right, let's try a bit more conservative riding. That's nice. And I guess there's tricks in the air. There usually is in this style of game. So I braked hard then. Oh, right out of shape. That's better. Oh, no, nearly. Yeah, I probably need to look at the instructions, but as I'm only going to do this for about half an hour, I haven't really got time for that. So what I might do is go straight into a race. In fact, what? Where there's no other riders, are there? I'm that far behind. Oh, I can see him over the side now. Be less aggressive with the accelerations. That's nice. Right, let's try and be a bit more. That was better. Right, what I think I'm going to do is go back to main menu and just have a race and see, because I want to do this in a short period of time. I just wanted to show the graphics quality, the gameplay, just get an idea of it really. So single player. Let's go with career. 250. You get the real feel of jostling in amongst the rest of the pack. It's really, God, there's so many other bikes, and obviously, whoa, oh, what took me out then? Come on, I quite like the feel of being all in amongst them. Oh, case that. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. I'm impressed with this. Oh, tight. I like this track. Really, really tight, not that fast. And even though I obviously don't know the game yet, I can still stay in amongst the pack. Oh, doing that wide. Oh no. Definitely got to use the brake a lot more than many other motocross games. Let's try and brake hard in this. Undercut. One. That was nice. Oh, that wasn't. Although I used that other rider to stay in. Yeah, the physics of the weight of all the riders and everything feels really good. Feels like you are sort of bouncing off them and stuff. See, other people are catching all the sides and taking out the bollards and stuff. Yeah, I really like this. I tell you, when this, so I need this to be on a Stadia sale, and this is the other thing about Stadia, that some of the sale prices do go. I got the Trials Fusion for I think £8, which was cheap. It's gone back up now, but it would still be worth if you. What's going on? If you're on the free Stadia, which it's going to go free later this year, they reckon in the next couple of months or so. And when that is the case, you'll be able to play any games you've bought on the devices that you can play Stadia on. And my idea is really just to pretty much go for the free. I might start paying monthly for the moment and see what exclusives come out. But it would be worthwhile subscribing for the premium version just to buy a game, because you know when you pay whatever you pay a month, the savings on that game might be greater. So then you get Stadia for a month, you get the 2 games that are playable for that month, but you also get your discount on the game that you're going to own forever. So that's my plan really, and it's a way of me getting next gen games without having to buy a next-gen console. And like I say, the internet for me, it does seem to be very stable. I'm away from everybody now, aren't I? Maybe I need to restart that, just so I get that feeling of being in amongst the pack. But there's no doubt it's a great game. There's a really nice feel of speed, and the physics are great. The graphics are good. What a nice start. I don't know what I was doing then, but maybe that was my tactic. Tight one in there. I don't know what causes you to. Oh, when you get that, that's not a good feeling, is it? Single event. Let's go 450. Select track. What's this? Official compound tracks, online tracks. Let's go for another one as compound tracks. Yeah. Oh. Everybody lost out on that corner, didn't they? Oh, that was like a head-on. Because you do seem to be able to stay on quite well in amongst the pack. I guess it's only if you get a proper bash head-on or from the side. Whoa, whoa. Oh, tried to do a 180 and land. Yeah, obviously wasn't going to happen. Challenge, what's the challenge? Go with the flow, unlockables, hole shot punt, mind the gates, head to head. Follow the indicator on the track to form a perfect flow, more precise. Oh, that would be a way of, yeah, I mean definitely I would benefit from doing some sort of tutorials. Oh, so now I'm in control. Proper tight. And I feel it's worth mentioning GeForce Now, because obviously the whole cloud gaming thing is big at the moment, and I'm reading loads of reports on it, and I've had GeForce Now for quite a while because I've had an Nvidia Shield TV, and I did play on my old 2010 Mac. I played Fortnite. Oh, what happened there? I played Fortnite the other day, and I played it. It must have been on an account that I'd set up for one of my nephews to play, because it paired me with people who'd never played it before, I would imagine, because I ended up, and I'm no good at Fortnite, and I ended up with a 9-kill game and a win, and so it gave me a really nice impression of GeForce Now. But actually the graphics look decent on my Mac, even though it's an old 2010 Mac. The gameplay was nice and smooth. I was using an Xbox 360 controller, and yeah, GeForce Now has definitely improved. The graphical quality of Stadia is definitely better, but the sheer wealth of games on Steam and GeForce Now is amazing. But the one thing that gets misreported on the GeForce Now is a lot of the time they just kind of say, oh, you can play all the games in your Steam account, or you can play all the games on Steam. It's nothing like that. There's loads of games that I've got that you can't play on GeForce Now. And this is not having a go at GeForce Now. It's more saying, look, give a fair impression. With Stadia, you can see all the games that you can play, the handful of games that you can play at this stage. So, that's pretty obvious. But with GeForce Now, it's actually harder to to gauge what you can play. And there is a list, and you can type in the name of the game you want to play on GeForce Now, and it will tell you if you can play it, and it'll also, you can make a suggestion, and they can try and add it to their list, and I guess if they get enough suggestions, they'll add it. So just to not get a false impression, but I think from a hardware point of view, I think, and a system point of view, I think Stadia is better, but there's no doubting that, you know, amount of games is also a key factor. So let's hope that this continues to improve, and you know, when we get some big hitters and maybe some older games, it will be nice to see. But yeah, I'm certainly not deserting Stadia yet. I'm also playing GeForce Now because I've got that you can play an hour for free, or I could subscribe for $4.99 a month, which I might do. But yeah, it's a good time out there. There's loads of systems. They're all trying for customers, and just make the most of it, really. Anyway, I'm in last place again, but I can see how this would be a great game, and it was one of those games that you would definitely get used to and be very satisfying, you know, getting the timing right for those jumps, making the corners and things like that. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that wasn't. Anyway, so thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe.